Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Jim the Fuzzy, and welcome back to Stellaris. Left off, we were looking at some more expansion down here, which is definitely a good idea. Definitely has to be one of the things we do relatively quickly. Fallen Empire isn't going to expand, but we've got people over here who seem to want to. The Democratic Chieftain polity, I think. They may not be friends. I would like to offer protectorate status to these guys, because that's about where they are. But I cannot do that as long as they're at a war right here. Or rather, involved in a war with these gentlemen. It's actually annoying me to the point where I'm seriously considering declaring a war over here just to get these guys to stop being at war with these guys. But enough about that. Let's get back to things going. Oh, and I'm going to send the sector's construction ship. I'm going to pay for it to do some mining stations. And I'll pay for this one to do mining stations as well. Both of these are owned by the relevant sectors, so I'm not paying for them. But this way they get a little more. Ooh. Theocracy of Landes. Hathcom Hegemony. That. Northumberland Nations. You guys don't like me, do you? Alright, fine. You wanna play hardball? I'll play hardball. In fact, as I declare rivalry, we will get more influence, which is obviously very, very nice. And I'll make the other rivals friendlier towards us. We're not going to get a lot of influence. Theocracy of Landes, where you guys are located at. Well, that's not working. And the Hethman Hegemony. Okay. Fine. I'm gonna close my borders to you. And I declare rivalry. There's not much there. The Theocracy of Landes was where? I should just go look it up. In fact, I think I will. The Theocracy of Landes. They are pathetic. They are a protectorate under the Cerulean Cooperative. Okay. So I think they are right here. Fine. They're done. What would I... Whoa, you don't look friendly. Just curious, road arrival... No, there's... I would rather rival these guys. They definitely seem to want to not be my friends. So yes, we'll do that. We could do with a bigger fleet, obviously. Bologna's... Are you building? No, that's right. I was gonna have you build another ship because I'm busy having Surplus Prime using the spaceport to upgrade everything. And I would also want... I think we have the etheric gas refinery. Have any Ingos vapor? It's more etheric. Don't have any Ingos vapor, I don't think. One thing we can do right now, though, is go into this system, grab this frontier outpost, and disband it, getting back the... It'll shrink our borders a little bit, but not very much. It'll also give us back one influence a month, which... Whoa, maybe more than I thought. Okay. Huh. Well, we'll get it back soon enough. We have colony ships on the way. Plenty of
research complete.
And we have some research done. That's why I didn't want to build anything. More sector limit, no. Form Federation, no. Massive glacier removal. That looks good. Quick and it'll help out some of our
system survey complete.
Tundra people. Science ship's still doing things.
Construction complete.
Alright, you finished with that. And now we can give you the Fleet Academy. Which is... If you look at add up all these bonuses, we got the etheric gas refinery, which gives 20% more shield hit points. Engineering Bay, which drops the upkeep by 10%. Now we got this, which gives it
complete.
plus 5 to evasion, plus 5% damage, and plus 3 chance to hit. Alright. We have a colony started. Now need to create a new sector. Rescue Prime. And now we can come down and rename it to Ruskamir. And I think I'm going to make this another research sector. Just because that's what's around. Yeah, that makes sense. Ruskamir will grow very quickly. That's good. Asteroid approaching Gillard. The small astronautical observation outpost orbiting Gillard is detecting a Class 4 asteroid on incoming trajectory. Unless action is taken, it will impact the planet's northern hemisphere with enough force to cause an extinction level event. Our mission of passive invasion our mission of passive observation would typically prohibit us from intervening, but many of our scientists have argued for an exception in this case. Do nothing would mean to condemn the Ulthronian civilization on Gillard to certain death. Difficult situation. Alright. Come to the situation lot? No, really. Alright. Which one can get here in the least amount of time? That is just one hop. So yes, let's go with that. Codex stars. Wait, I'm going to tell them to come to Tiblik, and then from Tiblik, come up to do it. As that way, they don't have to travel as far across the star system. Slight delay, but...
Situation log updated.
Encounter in Kudliks. Carried some form of alien vessel in the Kudlik system. Where? Huh. Alright. Let's go investigate the Heth aliens. Now, where was that asteroid? So,
Hostile fleet engaged.
now we're gonna throw rocks at a rock to make that rock no longer a rock. I'm just going to be amused by that. Asteroid destroyed. The asteroid that was heading toward Gillard has been destroyed before it could reach the planet's surface. The fragments reached the atmosphere, burned up safely before they could cause any harm. Aside from having witnessed what must have been a spectacular meteor shower, the primitive aliens of the Thonian civilization have no idea how close to extinction they just came. Nor will they. They are in the Iron Age, though. And... let's come orbit that. Oh, we have a colony ship here. Wow, Raskomir's growing quickly. Why am I losing so much? Oh, right, because my ships are deployed. Never mind. What system do I want? No, not the Earth world. I am tempted. I'm considering just setting up a sector over here with the Tolarians and having them all move out here. I don't think that'll work too well at the moment. The only desert world we have available is in Bishal. So I think... So that one's not very good. Tropical world is okay. Actually better than okay. That's actually a pretty good world. Yeah, I can put a colony right there. That'll work out. Arid world is okay. Continental world, kinda blah. Tundra world can't be colonized by this group. And another tundra world can't be colonized by this group. I think this tropical world is our best bet, and... I don't know what that raw materials means. I guess we'll find out. 167 influence to colonize this world. Alright then. Let's go get it. Do have those mining drones. Let's go do something about those.
Debris analyzed.
Alright, debris analyzed. And there's another desert world there. Size 20 desert world. Those are always nice to grab. I could put it right there, maybe? Maybe not. Sipum, tidally locked. How do you get? Never mind. I don't think I will know how you can get tidally locked Tundra world.
Special project complete.
Communications established. The Caraxa's allied systems. After successfully translating their language, we've established communications with the Caraxa's allied systems. Diplomatic channels are now open and all hostilities have been terminated. And 68 influence gained. They are transcendent, oligarchic, and spiritual seekers. Matriarch Delicate and the rest of the religious council bids you greetings. We invite spiritual guidance to the Caraxa's allied systems. Our stated goal is to lead this great nation on a path to salvation. Do not cross this path and we may live in friendship. I can understand that and respect that, and that's where you are okay. And we're not going to get along. Because we're materialist fools. But they do have a non-aggression pact with a bunch of people. Also, yeah, we're not relevant to their interests. They have more fleet power. Well, the fleets are better, but they have less fleet capacity. And similar tech levels. Okay then. Could get Corgus, but no. Size 10 world doesn't make sense.
Construction complete.
Codex 4. Awesome. I could just, make a sector here for the Tolarians and send them off to be on their own. And
debris analyzed.
And then when they declare revolution because they're xenophobes, we make them go squish and kill off the entire race, and that's not nice at all, and that's definitely not the sort of thing we do. But it is an option, and some days when looking at the warfare going on in the Convab system, I have to wonder if that would be the better option. Oh, got another colony set up here. Okay, new sector. Bijal. There we go. No, sector management. Eskimir. Okay. Visual Prime, you can be the, just the visual sector, thank you very much. Rescamir, let's add a few more systems to your territory. That one and that one to start with. I'm sure you'll grow further. Oh, right. Need to give them both lots of money. I can afford to be generous right now because I've got lots of minerals incoming. What do I want Bijal to be doing? You take a look over its planets and I'll probably do that between episodes. Meantime, generating energy can't hurt.
Colony established.
Eskimir, we can now add Demis. And after that, we can add
Debris analyzed.
this system. Since we do have another colony ship already up, let's just bring this over. And where do we put it? I think right here looks good. I just hope we can afford the energy cost as it goes to Muscamere.
Research complete.
Glacier removal. So, leadership Xenos allowed. Should I allow that? I don't know. Galactic markets. A galactic stock exchange. An Empire unique, it costs 2 energy credits to maintain, but plus 10% energy credit modifier to the entire Empire. Given how we keep running into energy credits, by engaging in free trade of goods and services, we allow for a more specialized economy where an individual can excel in a narrow field and trade for their needs. Yes. The value of individuals cannot be overstated. And you can go away. At our current energy production, that'll be worth 31, almost 32 energy per month. And of course I wanted to go to these sectors and leave everything for development for them for the moment. And where's my I have a construction ship that's not doing anything. They will not do it all. Also, Erskimir gets that. Atmir isn't in my territory. Huh. Not good. Lots of alien pets. Hooray. Let's see. Siplum. No, let's start with Nimis. And the research stations. And then, Siblum. And then, Rashkamir definitely works. And then come down here and mining and research. I don't know if that was one of those building. I think there's one of those building wormhole generators in all my. Yeah, it
Debris
was.
analyzed. Evading hostile fleet.
Alright. Now where do I go? Oh, you can come here. So that, and then we can come try surveying this again and see if those hostile ships have moved on. If not, I'm kind of curious as to what they're doing. You will add the research stations. Then we will come to Reskamir and have it add a wormhole station over here. And we will have it add in the wormhole station over here. And that'll do for now. I think. How much do colonies take to set up these days anyway? Sheesh.
Construction complete.
Alright, and you should also come over to Bijal and build one there. There we go. Much better.
Colony established.
Is that Bijal? I think that's Bijal. Not that one. Here. I'm already working on that, and now I'm going to have it do. Yeah, I think projectile-based spaceport will be good. And I should probably build ones here, one at each of these. I can't build one there, so let's come over to Skimir Prime and queue one up. So bit's already got.
Situation log updated.
Encounter in Kalvari. We've encountered some 4 alien vessels in the Kalvari system. These strange objects have been flagged as Yodath alien until we can learn more about them. They just... And... Roglia system. Interstate, pause. What just came into our home system? I don't know. But it's time to queue these up. And with that, we've come to the end of this episode. Thank you very much for watching. I've been Jimbo the Fuzzy, and I hope to see you again